So we are streaming live from Resistance headquarters. I am King Nico, and today is day 33. As you can see here, we're joined by Prince of the Pomeranian Resistance. He's out there keeping a lookout, looking through the window. Coco is here somewhere too. Right, so Apple Vision Pro has just been released worldwide. We're going to jump straight into it. So here we go. From Fox News. Today is the day. Technology is growing. So here it's more technology. Satanic 474 is equal to Fallen Angel 474.
Apple just released its new mixed reality headset, and man, it's getting some great reviews. The Apple Vision Pro provides virtual reality and augmented reality as well.
Everybody's talking about it. Lance Ulanoff got his hands on it. And his head on it. He's the U.S. editor-in-chief at Tech Radar. All right, so why do you need this?
Well, so here's Apple's pitch.
We should explain real quick what's going on behind you, because people are seeing it move all over the place.
Just so you know, you're looking at exactly what I'm seeing through the Apple Vision Pro.
Okay, so why do I need this?
I'm trying not to move my head that much so it doesn't look too crazy behind me, but Apple's pitch for this is it's not just augmented reality or virtual reality, it's spatial computing. Now, I have been wearing this for days, and I have not just been playing in, looking at my photos or playing here in, in 3D with Safari or watching, Apple TV stuff. My desktop is completely, it's as big as the world. And I connect it to my MacBook. And so I'm working all day. So I work and I play, and it's all in 3 dimensions. It's spatial. So it's got that. It also has spatial photography, which gives you new life to photos.
So
because
wait, Lance,
they're there.
Just explain it to me.
Yes.
So you can be in real time watching what's around you.
Yes.
And then you could play games at the same time or watch a movie?
Yes. So that's one of the benefits of a device. And now
why is that a benefit then?
Because you're not closed off from the world. Now, I don't know if you guys can notice. I'm going to look at one of you. You can see my eyes, right?
Yes.
So that's
I'm behind the screen, though.
That's called, right. But you can see me as I'm talking to you.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And that is called eyesight. So
Okay, so we've gone over this. I made a couple of videos in the last week regarding the release of this technology. And during the same week, conveniently, we have Elon Musk and Neuralink that's putting chips into people's brains. There's 2 chips inside of this Apple device that goes pretty much right there on your face and covers some of your forehead. So now we have chips on foreheads and in brains in 2024. So Bible prophecy, biblical book of Revelations, trial and tribulations. I don't think we have much time left. Like I said, again, this is day 33. They chose today to release this device, which is far superior to any other thing I've seen. And the capabilities of this is unbelievable, especially if you're in the Apple ecosystem. It's just like magic. Everyone's describing it as magic, right? So this technology has just jumped light years ahead, especially with AI. It's all connected, right? With the chips going in people's brains, with chips going in people's faces. That's spatial computing. So it really is a computer strapped to your face, your phone, everything's like right there on you now. So everyone's here saying hello. Good day. It's not even afternoon yet, so good morning. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I just randomly decided to jump on this morning, and I'll probably be back on later tonight.
Yes.
that is a persona. That's not really my face.
Oh.
So when I'm using this, I can also make FaceTime calls, and they won't see me with the goggles on. They'll see that. Now, that is a scan of my face, a 3D render of my face. It goes with all the cameras on here, tracks my eyes, tracks my mouth. When I talk, it'll talk and it'll move. So you can even see a little bit of it. You can see it kind of moving there. I'm purposely blinking my eyes a lot and moving it. So,
Lance, do we need this distraction? I don't know what the heck this is for. When would I use this? Like when I'm not working?
Or working. I've worked.
I can't work like that.
But you know, it's probably going to be like an iPhone where when it first came out, you're like, yeah, what do I need that for? And years later, you can't live without it.
But you look like an ant.
I thought I looked like a cool ant.
Would you advise people to get it if you can afford it?
Oh, if they can afford it, like if it's no problem, yeah, I think that this is not the experience you expect with VR and AR. This is
okay. So yeah, no, I'm not getting an Apple Vision Pro. I'm not buying one. Yeah, it's very intriguing and impressive, and who wouldn't want to check it out? Actually, just bought a new computer. I like the way things are. I don't like my computers on my face. So yeah. So if anyone out there is getting one and trying it out, let me know. This is the big talk today. Super Bowl weekend is next week. The year of the dragon is beginning. Like everything's happening. And all I can see is Bible prophecy unfolding like faster than ever, clearer than ever. It's no longer hidden in the music videos and the concert shows and the everything. It's devils, snakes, Baphomets. And now we got chips in brains and chips on foreheads. So yeah, let's see. This Fox 5 New York doing a pretty a lame review of it this morning here. So okay, I also wanted to remind everyone it's the 2-year anniversary of Freedom Convoy, Ottawa. So I got some footage here, popped up in my memories today. So I thought I'd share it and remind everyone the beautiful sounds of Ottawa and freedom. Okay, Apple Vision Pro. I showed you the decodes. Let's stop this now. Apple's Vision Pro releasing today on day 33 equals 666. Okay, let's get to my channel quick. Ottawa. So Freedom Convoy, 2 years, and we knew it was something special. We knew it would never be replicated again. And yeah, no matter if people try, I'm sure we could get close, but this was definitely a one-off. The way it went down, it just can't happen the way it did again, especially at the time it happened when it needed to happen, right? So unbelievable stuff. So here's the YouTube channel. We're going to go over some stuff here. So first of all, I just want to play this song I recently posted with some sights and visuals.
And of courage and devotion, where dreams and valor flow like an ocean. Freedom Convoy stands tall and true, defenders of justice, they're the chosen few. Through the storm and fire, they will fight, with hearts aflame, shining through the night. Crusaders of the resistance, united in fate, the spirit lives on, it's a legend they create. Crusaders of the resistance.
Great. So that's a song that I made with the help of AI. So I can finally play music without getting copywritten. Okay, let me go to Facebook and show you the memories that came up today. So let's hear some of these sounds. So what we're looking at is exactly 2 years to the day. This is Wednesday evening, February the 2nd, Wellington Street, Ottawa, right there in front of Parliament Hill. Wow, what a rush. To me, it was very biblical. The trucker horns were reminiscent, and to me were the trumpet sounding of heaven. So it was very beautiful. Oh wow, walked right underneath the trailer there. There's Duran. Wow, look at those trucks. It was absolutely freezing. Never felt cold like I did during this time. It was so unnatural too. I actually believed that they did some kind of spraying of liquid nitrogen in the skies to make it even colder, and make it really uncomfortable for us. I wouldn't put it past them.
Let's go. Where's Sarah? She's coming.
So that was the evening. Let's go to the morning. There we go.
We always talk about love and peace, and giving this gift from my brother to Pat. This pipe is what will guide you and direct you in your journey as you enter into this process of your journey of life and continuation. That pipe will guide you and direct you, as it has for me for the last 30-some years. And dancing in ceremony and sacrificing our lives as servants. Mother Earth.
So this was a native ceremony going on some ritual grounds here in Ottawa on February 2nd, 2022.
And in doing so, what I'm going to do is ask you to pass that back to me, because there's a little ceremony we do, and it's very simple. Okay?
I have a hard time sitting here.
Yeah, sure thing. As long as you can run and catch.
Ottawa memories, 2 years to the day. February 2nd is always day 33, whether or not it's a leap year or not, because day 33 comes before the leap year, February 28th and 29th.
What this represents. Nobody can take away what was gifted to us by white buffalo capitalism and the Lakota and Lakota people.
So this is
And in so doing,
the peace pipe sharing ceremony, and it's very sacred. And then here's some more from the afternoon. Wow.
That created all the fallen angel
Okay, this is interesting.
architect. Some fallen angel architecture. There's castles all over Ottawa. I've seen like 4 or 5 of them. What is that? Is that a fallen angel? Let's get a closer look at the fallen angel that created all the fallen angel structures. Because wherever there's these buildings and castles, you're going to see a fallen angel statue right across the street from it, or right in front of it. And look what we have here. I see wings. I see the typical principalities and powers.
Yep, truck, yeah, April Lattimore.
Roofs on that one. So
Thank
they
you for
removed
tuning in.
Antiquitech, sorry. This is a freaking castle. Remember, watch my series on Tartaria, on the fallen angels. Yeah, humans didn't build any of this. Where'd these guys go? Truck, yeah! Truck, yeah! I'm gonna be meeting up with my buddy, Shots by Hill.
Wow, what a time. So as you can see there, as I'm walking through Ottawa, the never-ending sound of the horns. And I was looking at the castles because we were surrounded. This is Parliament Hill. So all the buildings, like I've told you in my Tartaria series, all government buildings in the world, all museums, courthouses, city halls, no matter which country it is or which city it is, no matter how big, no matter how small, right? You're going to find these structures that are all identical all over the world. Believe me, I've looked. I spent years looking and picking out every building in every countries I've never even heard of, right? Countries without technology, without even any sort of history or population. And these buildings exist. And so do the fallen angel statues. I found them. I found fallen angel statues in countries that don't even have Christianity or Catholicism as their national religion or culture. India, Japan, China. So Katie says people think dinosaurs even made these. LOL. Yeah, because that's what the museums, like I said, which are all these structures where they store these artifacts or man-made artifacts or skeletons of Nephilim creatures that they rearrange to make dinosaurs and sell you that. The truckers stood up for the world, says April. Thank you. Wow, unbelievable. Let me see if I go back to some more buildings.
You can point me. Yeah! Ottawa is under siege.
Yeah, that is true. Speak Life Garden, Homestead, and Permaculture.
Look at these views. Look at these views. Listen to these sounds. It has been non-stop.
Surrounded by castles.
Middle of the week.
The hype is already dead. It's not
That's-
Saturday yet.
This is great for a Wednesday.
Yeah,
Let me,
this is what the bad time looks like.
let me just see this building. Look at this, guys. Building after building after building. There's the Capitol Parliament Hill. Just like with every fallen angel creation, humans always attach their pathetic little crane system to make it look like that they're working on it or constructing it. Humans didn't do jack squat when it came to constructing these structures. Look at it.
Oh, sorry, guys. So these structures. So this is the first full week of the truck convoy. And I'm here going off about the structures of the parliament buildings and that humans never created them, and why are the cranes there? Because you could look at Sagrada Familia in Barcelona. I was there over 20 years ago, and those cranes were on that Gothic structure over there. Still there today, 25 years later. And the history books would show that all these buildings were built from scratch within 1 decade, right? Some of them in 1 to 2, 3 years, right? From start to finish, which is absolutely impossible if it takes them 2, 3 decades just to patch it up. None of it makes sense.
Bro, he's gone. He's in hiding, right? That was a well-lit set. That wasn't Harrington Lake or wherever his cottage is. Because if you look at the footage again, you don't see the sky. So it's a very well put together set, very well lit. Trudeau Castro is in hiding. We're here back in front of Parliament. Again, we're not going anywhere.
Unbelievable, amazing times. Let me see. Let's go back to the first one. That was in the evening.
Epic. Wow. Wow. Sorry, go ahead. Wow. Beauty, beauty. I never heard or felt anything like this. Never. Right on the Parliament doorstep, all these trucks are lined up. Yep. Have you ever seen anything like this? These guys are on the doorstep of Parliament. We are all here. There you go. Canada's going to be shut down. The whole world is watching. You should have seen the speech that Castro Trudeau did.
Wow, I honestly miss the sounds and that feeling. Very unique moment. April says a powerful moment in history, and Canada led the way. Okay, so let's go to the channel and go back and revisit it a bit more. Okay, so here on my channel, we're currently sitting at 8.3K thousand subscribers. So I'd honestly, that's been there for a while like that, and I don't blame it because I haven't been on for a whole year. So thankfully everyone's still subscribed, but let's try and get that up to 10K this year, in the next few months at least. That would be great. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and then you'll be able to stay in touch. So we're going to go back to some Freedom Convoy stuff, because this honestly went worldwide. I was there for the 3 weeks. I was constantly in touch with my connections in other countries, from New Zealand, Australia, and Great Britain. Everyone wanted to be a part of this and replicate the same thing. So yeah, we were in touch with the rest of the Commonwealth to help everyone. Everyone wanted the taste of freedom, right? Because we've all had it taken away from us.
None of the protesters we spoke to are fazed by a state of emergency.
I'm here for the long haul.
We're not going back doing any of that until all mandates are removed.
Until all mandates are removed. Exactly. Oh, okay. Now it's going to keep going back. Sorry. Okay. Okay, it's not that far. All right. I wanted to show one of these videos.
We're entering the third week of illegal blockades that have been disrupting the lives of too many Canadians. Here in our capital city, families and small businesses have been enduring illegal obstruction of their neighborhoods, occupying streets, harassing people, breaking the law. This is not a peaceful protest. The blockades are harming our economy and endangering public safety. Critical supply chains have been disrupted. This is hurting workers who rely on these jobs to feed their families.
Hey guys, it's Dylan with Nico, Crusaders of the Resistance. We're down here in Ottawa. We got food here, we got food tents, we got samosas, we got beans, we got potatoes. It's all love down here, there's no problems. No one's giving us any problems. We're feeding the homeless. Last night, I brought a homeless man that was sleeping on the street down to a tent, get some warmth, get some food. We're down here, we're out here, guys. Come get some food. Come be free. Come be with Canada, guys. Love you.
With each illegal blockade, local law enforcement agencies have been acting to keep the peace within their jurisdiction. Despite their best efforts, it is now clear that there are serious challenges to law enforcement's ability to effectively enforce the law.
A little reminder, because I know there's new people coming through and stuff, please stay off the road and let the cars and trucks go by, please.
We're just here by the Ottawa sign. Look what we found here. The people waving at us up in the window. This is so beautiful, guys. You have to come down here and check this out. This is beautiful.
On Friday, Ontario invoked a state of emergency to respond to the blockades. This was the responsible necessary thing to do. Today, to continue building on these efforts, the federal government is ready to use more tools at its disposal to get the situation fully under control. We cannot and will not allow illegal and dangerous activities to continue. We'll always defend the rights of Canadians to peaceful assembly and to freedom of expression, but these blockades are illegal, and if you're still participating, the time to go home is now.
So it's day 16. We have begun week 3 here in Ottawa for the Freedom Convoy. The truckers are still here. The trucks are still lined here on Wellington Street, right in front of Parliament. So we're starting 3 weeks now. The 3rd week has begun. This is our 3rd Saturday. And it has not died down one bit. If anything, it has grown, and it keeps growing, and it keeps getting better. And people are pretty much getting more and more comfortable with staying here, and the support is epic. So hopefully we're going to see how this Saturday pans out. Are we going to hit 3 million or 4 million today? The weather is a lot warmer and nicer, so we're hoping to see all of Canada out here today fighting for our freedoms. We are here to take our country back.
Yes, brother. Yeah, brother. Yeah. Bring it on. Liberté. Liberté. Free.
Yeah, so thank you to Resistance Great Britain for this unbelievable edit. So like I said, I was in touch with resistance groups from all across the Commonwealth, Australia, New Zealand, Great Britain, America, and yeah, I was sending them the footage. I was keeping them in touch. I feel sorry for Resistance GB. They got smeared in British tabloids for communicating with the Crusaders of the Resistance and for trying to emulate and create Canadian-style chaos in London, England, was in the papers. I'll bring that up when I get the chance. So we're going to go on to the next video. Wow, just the memories. And Trudeau, you see there saying illegal activity, illegal gatherings, everyone must go home. Just recently, just over a week ago, it was him that was found to have no justification to invoke the Emergencies Act. So that was illegal. So that video was great and should be used in court. So we got Gaming with Shaz is here. Long time no see. So great to see you and have you here. Welcome. Sue Polito says, hey, Nico. Hi, Sue. Unbelievable. Yeah. Today we're just reminiscing some Freedom Convoy anniversary. We started off with just pointing out today's the launch of Apple Vision Pro's new technology. So just, warning everyone what's going on there.
This is Canada's moment to step out into the sun. Canada is a nation that didn't have a kind of a defining national moment. It didn't have an Alamo. It didn't have a Valley Forge. It didn't have a 1916. It didn't have a Dunkirk. It didn't have a Battle of Britain. It didn't have that defining moment where you say to yourself, well, I'm not just a citizen who lives in a place and pays taxes, and this is the color of our flag. You become something else. You infuse your sense of nationhood into a form of magic. Irish people would have a very powerful relationship with the tricolour that Canadians until now didn't have with the maple leaf flag, but now you have it. You have your defining national moment where that's just not a piece of cloth with colours on it, but that itself is a spiritual object representing the red, the blood of the Canadian people, and its defiance in the face of pharmacology.
I'm proud to be a Canadian!
There's no way that any politician, any regime will win against that. It's there for good now. People in Canada will say today, my great uncle Johnny, he used to drive a truck that delivered wood, and he was in the blockade in Ottawa. And I'm so proud of what he did for my country, Canada.
Without you supporting this movement, supporting the truckers, supporting everyone who's been fighting since day one, we would not be here. We would not have this movement. We would not have this power. So thank you, Canada, from the bottom of my heart. Canadians have stood up. Canadians have lit the fire. Canadians are leading the way. And there's nothing that's going to stop us. In fact, we've already won.
That's why Justin Trudeau looks as sickly as he does, because he's profane. He's in violation of natural law. You cannot be in violation of natural law. That's survival. Sanguine gnosis all the way, brothers and sisters in Canada. You keep on honking in the free world. Take care.
Keep on honking in the free world. Beautiful. Footage by yours truly. I feel like this is it. We're finally going to grow and unite as a people. And this is the big one. So this is such a unique moment. Still getting to grips with it. I'm just like still buzzing with everything. I can still see and hear the horns and the fireworks popping off. Like the celebrations is madness. I've never seen anything like that. Any festival, any concert, any sporting event, any parade, any Canada Day celebration. This is the most mind-blowing thing I've ever been a part of and seen in my life. Yep, it absolutely was. So happy that we have this footage to show 2 years later to remind us of what we worked so hard to achieve and come together, and how Trudeau and the illegal Liberal government has frozen people's bank accounts, locked people up, and are still inside jail. So we need to get things sorted over here in Canada. We know what we're capable of, and it's time to get real busy again and serious, like this, but more. Unbelievable stuff. Okay, let me go to my Instagram. Let me see if I'm going to be able to bring this up. Okay, good. So let's go to my account, because I'm trying to just build up my accounts again, get the algorithm working with me again, because when you're not posting and not commenting and liking, your accounts become flatlined, no pulse, no beat, right? So I'm trying to work on my channels again. So much good content. So here's my Instagram. I post so much on here because doing lives does take a lot of work, right? So I'm just trying to find some stuff here that's been posted. Okay, here's the sun. So here's my Resistance GB pal. So anarchy in the UK, how a former Tory councillor who worships anti-vaxxer Piers Morgan is intent on bringing Canada-style chaos to the UK. Now, sources say Coleshill has realized the potential of latching on to resistance movements overseas to build his own profile. Resistance GB has recently hosted a series of interviews with key figures in the Canadian protests. In an hour-long video interview, Coleshill heaps praise on protest leader Chris Sokocha, known to Canadians as Chris Guy, and trades conspiracy theories with him. So yeah, we did lots of talks with the Resistance GB. And then Wilsey was investigated by England's equivalent to the FBI or the CSIS here in Canada. So unbelievable stuff going on with the truckers, and worldwide investigations of all of us here in the Canadian resistance. Spread worldwide. Unbelievable stuff. So just revisiting and reliving it is just getting me all excited again to see and yeah, because going through at the time, it's just a rush, and finally to settle down and get time to really take it all in is just unbelievable. So I'm here on Instagram. I showed you the YouTube channel, which we got up right here. Let me see. We got Maxime Bernier, leader of the PPC party, interviewed him there in Ottawa. We got the Red Pepper Thai Viet, a great restaurant that stayed open during all the ridiculous mandates. Here's the New Zealand convoy occupation in Wellington.
No, so they just
No,
said
no, our government seems our government seems to just be using.
Wow. It was Sonny's birthday yesterday. Sadly, we lost Sonny last year. There's Miss Azian. These are the leaders of the New Zealand resistance here. So I actually just spoke to her the last couple of days this week, and I'll be talking again with Miss Azian and catching up and seeing what's new. And they actually followed immediately. So the New Zealand resistance, as soon as our Canadian truckers, they actually started just at the same time, and they held it down there at their Parliament Hill at the Beehive there in New Zealand, Wellington. So 2 Wellingtons. We have Wellington Street here in Ottawa, and then Wellington, the capital in New Zealand. So they were able to occupy their Parliament Hill for 3 weeks as well before the New World Order police came and the tyrants came and pushed them all out, as they did here in Ottawa. So if you're, I'm looking forward to speaking with ASEAN and catching up with New Zealand. Yeah, it's been quite the ride, right? So lots of things coming and updating. I got to speak with someone in Sweden. So we're getting worldwide again. Yeah, I'm not messing around this year and staying silent and remaining quiet about being censored and getting all my stuff deleted. So we're back this year. So yeah, I'm gonna come off now. Just a quick update with what's happening. Anniversaries for Trucker Convoy, technology like we've never seen before being released. So yeah, just stay aware. Don't have tunnel vision during these times. It is the end times. It is the biblical end of days. Great tribulation is here. That's just stay ready, right? I am constantly ready. You know, I'm not one of those people that think, oh, it's not going to happen in our lifetime. End days scenarios have been happening for the last 1,000 years. No, this is the big one. Yeah, so Gaiman and Shaz, thanks for bringing that up. So in the beginning of the year, we already had sightings of Nephilim aliens in Miami. Very poor footage. I saw the first video. It says, why is it so high up in the sky? Don't people on the ground have cell phones? So yeah, I thought another big joke that just keeping people distracted, right? At the mall. Yeah, right there in Florida, Miami, somewhere. So Katie says, you can't change what's happening. Can only change how we react to it. Give it to Jesus. Yeah, let Jesus Christ take the wheel. Trust me. Yeah, I haven't been in control of my life for a long time. I've let Jesus take the wheel from before I was a teenager, so decades ago. And then Joy Sophie is here, says, hello, friend. Yeah, it's good to see so many people I haven't seen in a long time. That's why I'm doing these morning, afternoon, and evening lives now. We're going to be spreading the truth through the Crusaders of the Resistance all over again, and we'll be waking up lots of people. We've done it before, so we know what to do and how to get it done. And yeah, this is the year. We got to start preparing seriously now, more than ever, staying connected. The technology is here, like I said, and started off with this video. In the same week, there are chips on people's foreheads and there are chips in people's brains. So you got read Revelation again. Maybe I should bring it up. I'm going to bring up the King James Bible quickly and end off with some Revelation scripture, Because like I said, there are chips now on people's foreheads and chips in people's brains. And I remember being a kid and going through the book of Revelation, and I was like, yeah, right. There's no way this is going to happen. Because if I'm reading this as a kid and I'm already, cautious of chips in people's hands and right arms and foreheads and stuff, then I already knew I wasn't going to be falling for it. But yet here we are in 2024. Okay, I have Revelation 13:16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. So we know about the mark in the right hand because a lot of people took what the government was putting inside of you through your right hand or your right arm. And it also says, or in their forehead. So yeah, Elon Musk just put a chip in someone's brain. Apple Vision Pro has now got 2 chips in a headset that goes on your face, across your forehead and eyeballs, and sits on your nose. And my camera turned off. Okay, let me change the camera quickly. I just changed the battery, so I'm not sure why it changed or if you guys can still hear me. So I'm here. So yeah, let me put that back up quickly. Revelation 13:16. All right, so I'm definitely going to end off now. I'm not sure why the camera died, but hopefully you can all still see me. You can see the difference in the laptop cam versus the DSLR camera. And yeah, the protest in Europe, the French farmers, I'm seeing them blocking roads into the cities over there, which is what we should have been doing over here too. And I don't know what we're waiting for. It's not a celebration. We're just reminding us and reminding everyone what we're capable of and that we can do it and do it different this time, right? So this isn't a video about planning the next big thing, but as you can see, and Joy Sophie says, and can see that the protests are there in Europe with the French. They know how to do it. The Dutch farmers, says Katie. Yeah. So thank you for that. Hope everything was good today. Again, it's just I'm getting into the groove of doing this again, jumping on in the morning, jumping on in the evening, just going with the flow, right? I try not to do too much planning and organizing. I don't go by a script, right? That's why I do everything live. So if you're watching this later, again, this is a live stream show. It's not cut and edit. So nothing's going to be perfect, right? So I honestly just do this to try and channel the Holy Spirit to guide me with everything. So you can go back to some of my videos from a few years back and I watch it and I don't understand how I was able to do it, but we'll be here and we're doing it again. Okay, and that's it. So I'm going to head off. Again, make sure you're following and subscribe to the channels. It helps out big time. It just, the algorithm, especially now with AI. Before I didn't even care, but we have to now. Have to. Marlo 1959 says, appreciate you, Nico. God bless everyone here. Yeah, I feel the same way. God bless to everyone. Thank you so much. All right, so I'll see you guys all later on, and I'll be back soon. So have yourselves all a great day. Take care.